Quick, get me a coach. Get me someone who can tell me that I've done enough already today. We're going back to 1776, but on our way back to 1776, I happened to bump into a spirit called the Spirit of 76. 1776. SSNS. Mississippi, Mississippi. Interested to know what all this does? Well, it's not in this video, and if I can remember to do it if you don't remind me. And yes, we do come from vegetables. We come from everything. We're not human. Human is the result of what was created. But we're not human. We're everything but human. What's a human being? A body? Take away the body. Where's the mind? Who's thinking? Is it the body thinking? No, the body is doing the action of the thought of the mind. That's what the Mayan says. Here's where we're going to go. We're going to go on the word spirit. The word spirit, okay, no, we're going to get back to this one first. Mississippi, 1.3, 119, the first part of Mississippi, 11.9, 19, 119, 19, 16, 16, 9. 13 times 13 is 169. 139 plus the creation of 30, in which, can't you see, 26, 27th is Y. 28, 29, 30, 29 and 30 go together, equals to 59. EI, EI-O. But we're not going to talk about that right now. What I want to get more into is explaining the spirit. Now, when you take the spirit and start with the S, okay, you wanted me to go back and finish with the three S's? 1776, 19, 19, and 19, total of 57. What times are we in right now in the Hebrew time? We're in 5775. Before that, it was 56. Then it was 55. 56, 75 to 57, 75 is the year we're going into in the Hebrew New Year, coming on to next year. We're working on it right now. We're working on the next Hebrew New Year. 19, 19, 19. 19 times 19 is 361. That is one merry-go-round to the moon and back. But when we multiply 19, in which the word spirit equals to a total of 91. Hold on a second. 19 times 19 times, I'm not going to rush, I have to slow down, times 19. If you want to watch, watch. 19 times 19 times 19 is 6589. And what's funny about, oh, excuse me, I read it upside down. It's 6859. Can I tell you what it means? 6 and 8 is 14. 5 and 9 is 14. 8 and 5 is 13. 9 and 6 is 15. The coming of the connect of the moon. I have to multiply it by 19 one more time and see what it does for me. Oh my God. 130321. 1303 121. It's a combination of the creation, the post of command of 303, which is all connectives, which is like taking the 6 dice and connecting top left, top right, top left, top right, top left, top right, and connecting. Then the other 3 numbers are 121, but this is the worst explanation. Forget about it. I'm thinking of starting over the whole video. Just disregard that. Let's stick with spirit for now, okay? Spirit, in the middle, if you just write S-P-I-R-I and don't put the T, it looks like pirate. Somehow we can connect it to pi, ano. Piano means the ring, the pi ring. P-I-R-I, 16 and 9 is 25, and 18 is 43, the Baltic, and 9 is 52. 52 stands for 6 man and earth. When you add on the S and T, which is first, last, the best of the rest, to this equals to 91, and that is the spirit of 76. Inside, where we use S and P together because they're both red in roulette, so they say we can pair them up, they're not singled out. We get IRI, total of 36. 3 times 6 is 18, 1 and 8 is 9. I is the 9th letter. R, 18th letter, 1 and 8 is 9. I is the 9th. Right away. We have 1, 999, 2. 1, 9 is the spirit of birth of the 9 worlds we live, of 9 and 2 of the entry passage. 2 times 9 is 18, the angel resident. 2 and 9 is 11. So far, all I told you is a whole bunch of numbers and very little information. I understand it. The other thing I wanted to mention with 1776, it connects itself to 9/11, not once, but twice. It connects itself to the gold club, because gold equals to 38, which is S&S, 19 and 19, and club equals to 38, S&S, 19 and 19. So if it's a member of the gold club, is it possibly it's some sort of electronic hookup, connection of some sort? Of course. The word 7, okay, S-E-V-E-N, or 7T. See 17, and we have 7T with the T-Y, E-V-E-N-T. It is the event. But you know what's funny about 7T and 17? When you do 17, it's a long way to make a circle, and only the height of one letter. But with 7T, it's a round half-mile track. This is the half-mile track. This is the three-quarter-mile track because of the number of letters in space it takes up. The Gold Club. 4 times 76. Hey, Halloween. Old Globe. Gold Globe. This says it's an old light bulb. Man trots, man walks. 1776, where 6 is 52. Or this is actually 59. This would be 17, 70, 59. This is even before, because look, the Roman numerals and the S looks like a 5. 109 equals to 17. 110 equals to 7T. And then 6 equals to 52. So we add 109 plus 110 equals to 219. 2 times 19 equals 138. 219 plus 52 equals 271. 219 plus 52. Yeah, that's right, it's 271. 2, 7, and 1. To write this down. 271. So 271, 2 times 71 is 142. And when we get back to 142, 42 or 24, if you put 42, then 6 and 4, no, this is not working. I don't like anything I've done so far. I don't like it. It's just all upside down. The other thing we want, yes, in the word event, before we take the first initial, because now what we're going to do is take the first initial and take it off. Take the last initial and take it off. Then we start out with Eve. Then we can take out the 2 E's in here and work with T and N. S and N and T and N. You see, it's a manipulation. Instead of me going in and explaining the whole thing, because I'm having a hard time, because there's just so much of it. It's a manipulation of numbers that coincide with each other, explaining a further story. Like when you take the word event, okay, out of the word 17 and 7T, you have event in both words. The event of 6. So what happens when you add them up? 5, 10, 32, 46, 56, 66. 66 in the gematria scale is right over here in position number 3 or position number 7, whichever way you want to go. But this is position number 3. So we have 366 equals 198. Anyways, back to 1776 in Mississippi. Don't forget about the hippie. 551 or 559, because this shows you it's the letter I. This is an S, which could be a 5. It could be 5, 5, and 9. And we could be talking about E-I-E-I-O. Forget about that. Back to event, which is numbered at 66, plus being in the 3 position of creation, you now have 33 and 66, because it's 2 letters, 2 numbers, equaling to the planet of Jupiter. When we take 6 and 6 and put it together, we have 12, or 6 times 6 is 36, plus 12 is 48, which equals to 4 times 8, 4 plus 8 equals 44. Now I'm not going to cancel this video. There's another one. I mean, that's not the only thing about 1776. Did I show you how it adds up to, did I do the Einstein? Oh no, not in this video. Forget it, forget it. Okay, I'll do it, okay. Here's the 1776. 1 times 1776, 2 times 888, 3 times 592, 4 times 444, 6 times 296, and 8 by 222. If you add up all these numbers, 6, 8, 14, 16, 26, 27, 28, 2, 9, 11, 15, 24, 39, 2, 4, 8, 8 and 5, 13, and 8, 21, and 7 is 28. Now here we're going to go over here, and E9, I5, N14, total 28. ST, as we saw before, the 19th and 20th letter, equals to 39. And Einstein, one more time, equals to 95. And then on this side, we have the extra 1. So we have here, where we go 1, 2, 3, 6, 10, 24, and 24 hours a day of one world of Einstein. We're all Einsteins. 253 times 7 equals to 1771. We have coming into the new world is George Washington. When you add up the 12 by 12 by 12, because it's a Q, it's a female, equals to 1728. This is the around and about face. This is not 4 times, this is 3 times, this is a triangle. Don't you remember the hats they used to wear, the triangular hat? Well, they're telling you that's the world it is. That's how they're thinking. That's the way you got to play, triangular. Multiply it by 3. And even if you multiply it by 4, put it on the side. Just remember what it is, so when you need it, you'll remember it. Oh, maybe I won't need it. Hey, I'm looking down. I got to look up. I'm looking at you. You're in the bed. Oh, that's okay. So, the other thing I wanted to mention in here, we did 1776. In order to get 28, it's 4 by 7. In order to get 39, it's 3 by 13. So 3 and 13 is 16, 4 and 7 is 11, is 27. 2 times 7, 2 plus 7 is I and N. The total is 23W. You have win, win, win. E-I-N, win, win, win. You have a winning streak, ST. You are the best, ST. And the word spirit, it starts with an S to begin and it ends with a T. Just like the word seven, S-E-V-E-N, S-P-I-R-I-T, 76. Raphael 7286 on a constellation of Pegasus. By far I'm not finished, by far not. Maybe I should, I'm not sure if I should add this in. I'm going to just throw it in quick and I'll do it another day again. Moon, result 57. Earth, result 52. The total is 109. Where are we? 17. The total is 109. Earth and moon. Do you want to catch the ocean? Ocean equals 39. Plus 19 for your birth equals 58. In gematria, it's the connected to the two worlds with 1, 10, 19, and 28 equals to 58. What else is in here? We showed you 12, 12, and 12 plus all the 12s equals to a total of 1764. If you add on Queen and King, which is the number 12, and number 13, which is the basic for this world, you get 1789. Or you add up, as you want to say, female bat mitzvah and the bar mitzvah to 1789, and at the same time curl up my hair, put me on a wig, and I'm George Washington. I'm above Mount Rushmore. I'm standing out with Lincoln. I think that somebody, Fillmore, who else is up there with me on Rushmore? 1945. Anyways, the other thing we have to understand is these numbers, okay, 74 and 76 equal 100. 74 times 24 equals 1776. And they're showing Lake Mead, the bridge on Lake Mead. You know why it's the bridge on Lake Mead? And there's other stuff also. This has been out a while, but this is the reason for it. In Roulette, 1923-25, make a bridge over number 23, over troubled waters. 40 plus 52 is 92. Plus the bridge cover from side A and side B before and after. 92 plus 1, 93. The Saturn crossing. Las Vegas, Lake Mead. If something happens, it's got to happen right here. For the same reason I brought you into spirit waters, what's happening to the waters over here? Mississippi, 113 times 13 Mississippi. Should I go to that next? No. Where else am I in here? The event, the Gold Club, the Mississippi Hippie. Oh, one more thing before I go. The crossings, what 15? We have 15 balls when we play snooker red. We have 15 balls when we play 8 ball. The 15th letter in the alphabet is an O. The 10th letter in the alphabet is position number 10, and it retains an O, just as the T is the 20th letter, and it retains an O. But in here, we're not looking for any O, because O is all about water, and it means your bones and the spirit of your life. That's why it's porous in your bones, because we get the vibrations right from the floor up, right from the skies down. We don't have an echo for nothing, because it's part of the game. The echo, if there was no echo, everything would be flat, and the bubbles would be dead, and so would we. We'd be crushed. This is a crisscross of 1, 5, and 9 equaling to 15. 1 and 9 is 10, red and red. This is a crisscross of 3, 5, and 7. 3, 5, and 7 equals 15. 3 and 7 is 10. This is the number of Nibiru. This crossing is a crossing of 2, 5, and 8. The reason you see the Northern Cross, you see the way the Northern Cross comes and the way we create the letter, and that S in mañana, is because the only way to crisscross on this board here is like this, corner to corner. Every other crossing had point and point, corner to corner, corner to corner. Each corner ends in this fact, so you must revert the way. 2, 5, and 8 is 15. 8 and 5 is 13. 8 and 2 is 10. Same way as 7 and 5 is 12. 8 and 5 is 13. You want to have some bar mitzvah and bat mitzvah? Even though they're both 15 and of the egg, it is the design of the design that counts. Then we go to Israel. 4, 5, and 6, the Federation, equals to 15. One more time. So we did it twice, 3 times, and 4 times. We covered the board, and the total is 60, and we have 60 seconds in an hour. We went around to 8 different parts of the clock. At 7 seconds each is 56. At 7.5 seconds each, 8 times 7.5 equals to 60. And it's the same thing we talked about 5775 and 1776. I know there's a lot of stuff in there. I mean, how can I possibly ask everybody to come and watch me when I'm not persistent on being perfect and not waste all your time? But now I can only waste all your time for you to come in and get a little information. Well, I guess it beats everything else, eh? At least you're getting a little truth. 5 hours of TV, I'm not on for 5 hours a day. I'm on an hour. Don't worry about it. Let's move forward. Well, my screen just disappeared. So now, what we have is this. This is the creation, okay? This is what happens when you make a crisscross and you total up your time. You total it up, it creates the letter N, it creates a Z, it creates the X, and it creates another Z. Either you take 26 times 26 equals to blank, or you don't. When you add them, 26 and Adam, where is Adam? Adam and Eve? Adam, add them up. Okay. Shh. Okay, we're adding them up. Don't worry about it. I'm still here. I'm not Gomer's pile. Oh, there's a fly preparing to eat just above my 26, and 26 is 52, stands for man. The area stands for Israel, or Israelites. This is 52 and 24 equals to 76 crisscross. Add them together is 90, 104. I added something else. Okay, so don't look at this. This total is 104. In cards, in Y2K, when the Y equals ace, okay, the question comes like this: how come? Because in Y2K, the Y is not an ace, and it starts at the 2 and ends at the king. The total is 90. But Y2K is because at the end, if the ace is not there in the beginning, 90, and then there's no spirit, like that's, I think, the number of days in the winter, the ace at the end adds on 14 and becomes 104. When you play Casino War, add up the cards, the ace counts only as the 14th figure. When you add up the cards, it equals 104. 10-4, good buddy, let's go. What's on the line? So now you have, so when I counted it before, okay, I counted 6 and 4 equals to 10. Plus 4 equals to 14. 1 and 4 is 5. 7, 8, 9. This should say 95 and not 94. There must be something else that I did here that this has got to be not 6 and 9. Okay, I'm going to do this. 6 and 9, 14 is 15, and 15, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5. Okay. Another thing that comes out is that when we do this, okay, 5, 4, 5, 5, 4, 5. Where did I get 5, 4, 5? Oh, I got it from here. That's where I did it. 5, 1 and 4 is 5. 1 and 4 is 5. 7 and 6 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. It reminds me of IT in Rubik's Cube. T-I, T-I, titty, the suckling. EDE, electronic 10. We're electronic in this world. Again, Einstein. And I know I don't like this video myself. Einstein. Then there's the crisscross. Have you ever seen this design before? The way it is? In a crop circle? If you've seen it in a crop circle, well, this is what it means on this board. Because I've seen this crop circle before. At the same time, you can go 7x7, which is 49. There's a lot of things you can do with it. What it shows is what you can do. If you see it, there's a possibility. It just might not fit in all angles. The piano is a ring. 109, Krista Berg. What train did they run on Spanish train? Another thing I wanted to mark. When you play it in 2 digits, 109, the O is always valued at the minimum of 6. You would have 1, 6, and 9 on 7. 7 would say 169, which is 13 times 13. Why do I do that? Because 0 equals 1.5. 1 plus 5 equals 6. That's why. I'm trying to think where else. Okay, that's it for now, I think. There was something that I didn't do with you before, and how we brought 17 of 1776, in which 5 times 2 and 5 plus 2, which is Earth Man and Heart, okay, equals to JG, whichever way you want to use it. When you equal it to J and G, that's the letters it creates, 10 and 7. The 10 and 7 JG equals to the Queen. So it's almost like saying a jack of this earth has made himself a god, so he's the Queen, because mother rules the house. Mother rules the house, man goes out to get the bacon. You understand? No bacon in the house. Man goes out to get the bacon. The mother cooks the bacon. Don't bring home the bacon. Do you understand? No eating bacon? Well, what can I say more about it? I'm not quite sure. Another and last thing, if you're not already mixed up or haven't shut my video, Jack, Queen, King equals 25. Total of 63, creation of the angel resident. Jack is the 10th letter, Queen is the 17th letter, and King is the 11th letter. 28 is the 2. 38 in the roulette board, number 19, Number 28 on the roulette board, and number 10 black, equal to the three little pigs. 3 by 8 is 24 again. This also relates to 1776, 38. BDR is Ballet d'Amrois, and that's in French. 22nd letter, 4th letter, and 18th letter. When you look at these two letters, this would be a D, and this would be an R. This would be used, the D and the R would be used in the word THIRD for third. So they're using French, and here they're using English. Here it totals 44, which means space, just like we looked at teen, T-E-E-N, taking up space on Earth. At the end, we end up with 11, 12, 13, like I told you before, which is 36. The 11th card, the 12th card, the 13th card equals to 36. So the first one would equal to 80. The next one would equal to 74. So this one and this one equaling to 74, it puts the cross on your back. That means it's the English one we're working in this world that's the cross on our back, not the French. That's what it seems to see. And it's funny because when I think of some of the old wars in the old times, it seems that I think we ran into more problems with the English than anybody else. And I don't want to hear anything about Asian, and I don't want to hear anything about Iraqis, and I don't want to hear anything about Syrian or Slovakian. I don't want to hear about anybody that comes from Sweden. I don't want to hear if you come from Australia. I'm just talking French and English, point blank, finished. That's all I'm talking about. The rest of you guys, something's good about you. But the French and the English, and I'm English, and I live in a French province, there's something wrong. And I still believe that the French came down and gave us the best shot. We turned it into English, all upside down. That's why they repeat half the words. Pay attention and be careful. We say the same word. Since number 1 and 5 is in the center, 1 and 5 is being in the center, what would happen is 1 times 5 and 1 plus 5 equals 5 and 6. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 plus 6 equals 11 equals 41. We're in the Mediterranean. But not only that, 5 and 6, 1 plus 5 and 1 times 5 is 56. And that has to do with, how can I explain this? I think I got this. 5 and 6 is 11. 15 and 16. Somebody asked me about 13 and 11. Well, it's number 15 and 16. The total is 31. Let me explain it to you. I just saw it just now. Number 15, 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 equals 5 and 6. Number 16, spirit of 76. 1 times 6, 1 plus 6 equals 7 and 6 equal 13. 13 MK Montreal Kosher. 15 and 16, which is O and P, or your PO, equals to the D. Well, you can say 31 or 13, but this is 13, here's 11, this is 244. Barack Obama, 2 terms of office. I can't tell you how much there is. The next year it's 57, 75. 5 and 5 is 10. 7 and 3 is 10. 106, 10, 6, 16, letter P. 1 and 6 is 7. 7 times 253 is 17. 71. North, normal. Ron is the lamb. Lamb, norm. Norm, lamb, normal lamb. Ron, lamb, Ron, north, lamb. The spring. The other thing about, we did this thing on 1776, the numbers, but there's more if I sit down. I'm going to get it right one day. What happens when we bring in the number count, we have 248. And it just so happens that in the 613 laws of Moses, there's 248 of one law, 365 days of the other. 2 times 48 is 96. Half of 96 is 48. It's 24. Is the time of day. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 plus 8 is 12 equals 44. We've bumped into number 43 in a lot of places because that is the time period we are in right now. So I have to say 5775 is on. I don't know if I painted it or set it enough yet, but now I'm going to have to start adding that into my ending numbers. 5775, 5775. Well, I can't wait till October, till the end of October, so I can say, Now we're in the time period. We're starting to be into the time period I've been waiting for the longest time. Thank you for watching or not watching, whether it's today or tomorrow. You've been here and you're here. 30 minutes gone by. Oh, another thing that I wanted to see about number 39, which is the word for 10. 39 is 3 13s, is that creation is 30 plus 39 is 69, which is the face of Rubik's Cube, or the word IT, it. 29 left, 29 right, 21 to the 50-yard line. If you have 29 yards to the left and 29 yards to the right, in between to the 50-yard line, how many yards do you have? If you have 21 and 21 is 42. If it's the opposite way and you used up 21 and you have 29 left, so you have 58. So both ways you're connected to the oh my God. Okay, let's stop. I'm really not happy with this video, and I'm going to say it.